Mr. Mayor, Council, and staff, thank you for the opportunity to address you on this important issue. I live in the Ross Moines neighborhood, my family, and my family is supportive, certainly, of the concept of the museum, and I think either location could be made to work. The unfortunate part about this issue is that we never got to any of the specifics because of a lot of the prejudicial attitudes of some of the folks in the neighborhood who just had blinders on and the people organizing it couldn't even get to some of the mitigation measures potentially. Interestingly enough, several years ago, Artie Kasakian, myself, and several other citizens spearheaded the effort to disallow the gun show on that exact same location. One of the reasons we pursued that issue is because we saw that people were, in addition to the gun issue in general and the principle of it, we saw people would park in front of the homes on Royal, et cetera, carting thousands of rounds of ammunition and guns on dollies from in front of these houses to that location to participate in the gun show. And interestingly, none of those people, none of these same people that are opposing the museum ever spoke up against the gun show, didn't seem to have a problem with that sort of parking in front of their homes. But now all of a sudden, because there's a museum, they potentially are fearful of the traffic problems. Having said that, I will say that people have cleaned up their act when they're coming to address you, but let's be honest here. If you go on nextdoor.com, which I have been at, if you were at any of these community meetings, it was absolutely disgusting, the hostility with which some people approached the concept of the museum. Some people were truly opposed to just the location, not the museum. But I will tell you that there are many, many speakers who have come before you who, if you go and look at what they've actually written on nextdoor.com, it is absolutely disgusting, and it is a case study as to why this museum is necessary in our community, because we clearly have a long way to go before we get to where we need to. And so I encourage you to pursue this in either location, and I know what the first exhibit in this museum is going to be. I'm going to make posters of all those postings on nextdoor.com. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Okay.